Morning everyone. Didn't manage to get any videos out back end of this week. Thursday, office day, Friday. We're out and about. Went out with Scott. Bought a new van. Woo. Costly. Not brand new, but you'll have seen that trailer that we're doing for the cleaning side of things. Just bought a bigger, because all our vans, all traffics. So we've got a Renault Master, bigger van for that. So that's coming next week. Going to get that sign written up and cracked on fitting it out. So anyway, yeah, today got to take the tractor over. I've got to drop my tipping trailer off round at my old man's place. He's going to give us some tarmac planings that he's going to crush today. So we'll have a look over there when we get there. Drop that off, then going to get some bits, get my pecker for the kubota. Need a new headstock for it, needs welding up. The last one I took to get some bits laser cut off it and ended up losing it somehow. So we've got a new base plate cut, got some side plates cut. We'll get that welded up this morning. Then we're going to get loaded up on the truck with a kubota, crush a bucket, going up to other farm. Going to get some crushing and pecking done. So let's get to it. Got the pecker here, buried in bottom of the workshop. So what we've got, that's the top of it, hydraulic pipes there. What we've got is this plate we've had laser cut, because like I said, we took the old one off and we wanted a new base plate cutting for it. So we took it off and took it to the laser cutters and they lost it. So we got the spec from Cormac and we had a new one laser cut. So basically this fits onto there, bolts on, and they have them removable so that they can be interchanged between any machine. So we've got 3 of these now, and we'll fab this one up for the little kubota we've got, and then we're going to also, I'm not doing it today, but we need to fab one up for the bigger 8.5 ton bobcat we've got as well. So let's get to it. Got the centre line running down here, set my plates up, put 2 scribe marks down there. Next problem we have is that these are going to foul these bolts, same on the back I think as well. So I think what I'm going to do is just put a steeper angle down on here, just put a straight cut in there, and then we'll finish as welds down here and we should be alright. Not losing too much, still got plenty of body on it. So we'll do that on each side, bring this one down here as well. And we'll make it fit, make it work. Ooh. Sweet. Both them. Just rounded these corners off. So I should get my bolts through there. They're not very long bolts. But yeah, that'll work now. I'm just going to V these out so we can get some welds in there. Probably going to put a root weld in and then 2 other welds on top of that, or maybe a weave weld on top of that root weld, just so that we can get some metal in there. I'll just run grinder on this as well, get that polished up so we get a good clean surface to work from, and then we'll get it stuck together. Base plate ground up, and you just see that, got them V'd out, took about 4 or 5 mil off them each side, so we'll get these welded onto there now. Right, well, you can see I've just stopped here now. You'll have seen me levelling them up. So what I generally do, I put a weld down on that side there, and then on the top side here, because if you went all the way down there in one weld, what I do is you pull this plate over and it'd be out of square. So what I generally do is put a tack there and a tack on that side, and that enables me to level it up, get it square, and then when I'm happy with that, I'll put a tack there and a tack there on opposite corners. That'll then stabilise it, and then put a weld down there, and then that holds it in place now square. And you can just see here, put a root weld in there. On this side, I actually put a weave in because the root weld's not that big, so you can actually weave that. If I wanted to do that, I'd have put a base weld in and then a weld on top of it. We might get a weave in, so we'll just get this filled up, that filled up, and then weaves down each side. Also welded the ends up, and then we'll cut some pins. Yeah! That's it, all welded up now, so I'm just going to whip over this lot with grinder, just take all this spatter off, not if it's too hard, clean that up, and then we'll get some pins cut. Well, I might cut my pins and weld them in first so we're not cleaning it twice. Right, we've got this pinch cut, lesson 1, that's 40mm bar, not 45mm bar, that I cut down, and I just assumed it was, never assumed. Anyway, got myself some 45mm bar, put them in, just had die grinder on it because these pins were slightly off centre when we put the set square in there. They weren't square off and it caused them to wear. The pins were probably softer than the hitch, but they'll cause it to wear, so I've just had die grinder and just elongated these holes ever so slightly so that we can get them square. So we'll get these welded up. Look for the pan shop. Get that. Ground it all off before we splatter. So yeah, all welded up. Pins welded in. We'll get it fitted on this pecker. All loaded up. Push the bucket up. As you can see, pecker's done. We'll get dig up. Ready. Lesson learned. Put a chain on the bucket, not a strap, because when we're picking the digger up, the bucket slid off. But there you go, no one was hurt. So just gonna get this unloaded now. We're gonna move that skip, some other stuff to move down there, and then we'll get the pecker on and see whether we're doing a good job this morning. And it all fits. I'm hopeful. Well, we've managed eventually to get pecking. Took a while, moving stuff around, skips, pallets and everything, but we got it going. So headstock's working, managed to get it on, all fits, all at right place, so happy days. So what we're going to do, just going to peck all this lot up, and then we'll crush this, and then maybe tomorrow now, it's cracking on. I'm going to start on this big pile here. There's a load more down on the hillside down there. We'll start pecking through all this lot. Get all this crushed up as well. Well, we're on the bigger pile now. Don't really normally like turning around like this because it's just a waste of time, but just being pecking there, you probably just see all that splatter coming off. I don't want to be kind of, if I turn around me back of my machines, getting peppered with it, not my face. See them little rocks, they're just the wrong way up in bucket. They won't go through. So you've got to kind of have a look at it when they're left in there and see whether they need pecking up or whether they could, if it tips out, it'll just go back in. we're still going. Got a fair pile now, probably maybe 60 tonne or something. Little lad's just turned his lights on digger, so it looks like he's planning on working late tonight. So we'll just keep going until it stops. Still breaking all these rocks up. Keep breaking rocks. So if you've got someone on the pecker and they can smash it up into smaller pieces, there's less chance of getting bunged up in the crusher bucket, slowing you down so quicker you can get through it. So it's always good to have someone just break it up, and even if it's done, like, you'd still just keep breaking them smaller and smaller. Well, that's going to be it for today. It's got about 7 o'clock. I think we all got a bit carried away with that. Still got truck to take back to the place. So we're just going to park up, let these machines cool down a little bit. Because they've all been working flat out for the last 3 hours or so. Make sure I don't get one over. Yeah, good day. Good day. Plenty done. Probably have another do tomorrow. I reckon it needs a shaker bucket on big machine really, on 13 tonner, just to shake. There's a bit of dirt and crap in there, and like if you look at this, see it's right good, clean, crush. Now you can get some, we've bought some in before and they just mix mud and dirt and all sorts in with it, but this is spot on, you know, for compaction, clean, hardly any mud in it, so it's pretty good. No, it's better than pretty good, it's very good. So yeah, but you just see on this pile now, it's got a lot of fines in it, a lot of dirt. So I think we'll just get a big shaker bucket on, capture all that and shake it out like that, just put it down up the road down here, and then we can crush it from there. And yeah, just clean it up a little bit, don't like it with a lot of dirt. We'll put it down, it all goes to mud. just seen barn owl flying around. I'll see if I can get it. Right, well, I'm gonna go home. Oh, no, I'm not gonna go home. I'm gonna take this truck back first. Then I'm gonna go home and get some tea because I'm starving. So happy days. We'll crack on tomorrow. Might do a bit of filming. Probably won't be a long one because it's all going to be the same. Pecking and crushing. What I've been doing today. I don't think the lad's in, so I'll be on my own. But anyway, we'll get something done. Have a good weekend. See you later.